Hi guys, happy Halloween to those of you who celebrated. I'm doing the Get Your Freak On 15 Weird Facts tag. I thought this was perfect for Halloween because it kind of goes over some weird things that people might not know about you and might not ever find out unless you did this tag. And I thought it'd be perfect for Halloween, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. Number 1, what is a nickname only your family calls you? My sister, my older sister, she actually calls me Ninner. My real name is Cynthia. I go by the nickname Cindy, but ever since I was little, for some reason, she just shortened my name up and called me Nin or Ninner. And that's stuck throughout my life. And do I like it? Not necessarily, but whatever. The nickname I have from friends and people that knew me in high school and beyond is Sid. And that kind of came from my name, Cindy. It kind of sounds like Sid, but it actually more so came from the fact that I almost played Sydney in a little remake of Scream that my high school friends were going to make. We never actually made the video, but I was supposed to play Sid, and that's kind of, or Sydney, I guess, and that's kind of where the nickname came, and ever since then it's stuck, and people just like to call me Sid. Number 2, what is a weird habit of yours? I have lots of weird habits, but I would say the number 1 weird habit that I have is I'm a neat freak, so I love to clean. I'm not like totally in love with the actual action of cleaning, I just like the result of cleaning. So when things are nice and clean and put in their place and organized, I'm so happy, and that's pretty much the only way I can focus or get anything done. I have to get my chores done, make my bed, clean up all around me before I can actually sit down and be productive for the day. Number 3, do you have any weird phobias? The weirdest phobia I have is I hate anything that has a lot of holes on it. So if it's like perforated and it has like holes on it, a lot of them, then I absolutely get disgusted. I don't know what it is about that. I've just hated it ever since I was little, like looking at something with a bunch of holes. I think it may have come from like maybe seeing a picture or a scary movie or something one time where someone had like a lot of bullet holes in their body or something, and it just looked really disgusting. And ever since then, I can't stand looking at holes. So yeah, I hope that makes sense, but it's just really disgusting to me. Number 4, what's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? I would say Britney Spears is my guilty pleasure. I mean, I love Britney, I know a lot of people do, but I like some of her old songs, like Sometimes. That's probably one of my favorite ones to sing when I'm alone, Sometimes. And I know that's probably one of the cheesiest songs that Britney Spears has. No offense to Britney or Britney fans, but Sometimes it's kind of a cheesy song. I don't know. And I love that song. So when I'm cleaning or whatever, I usually do put that song on and sing and dance around and belt every single word. Number 5, what's one of your biggest pet peeves? I definitely am one of those people who hates loud chewers. So if you like to crunch and like make slurping sounds with your mouth when you're eating and that just floats your boat, I would not be able to sit by you while we're eating or sit near you while you're eating. I just absolutely hate it. Just anything where people make a ton of noise while they're eating, I hate it. I covered this in my Follow Me Around Chicago video because I was smacking in that video with my food. I was eating a McDonald's hamburger, and I still look back at that video and I'm like, ugh, disgusting. Like I don't like it. And I talked about how my husband clanks his spoon down when he's eating ice cream, and I just can't stand it. If you're making a lot of noise while you're eating, I don't like it. Number 6, what's one of your nervous habits? I stutter a lot when I'm nervous, like when I'm giving a presentation or even when I'm making a YouTube video, I stutter. You probably can catch that throughout my videos, and I catch it a lot of the times. I also have a nervous tick, and it's in my face, and it's on one of my eyes. I don't even know which one it is, but I didn't even know I had this nervous tick, and I'm not sure that I had it my entire life or not, but one of my eyes will like blink and the other one won't, and it'll just happen randomly, and it's normally when I'm trying to explain something or I'm nervous about what I'm talking about, and you can probably pick it up in some of my videos. I don't really notice it when it's happening, and only a few people throughout my life have ever actually mentioned it to me, and so I don't know that it happens all that often, but it definitely does happen, and when it does happen, if you're looking at my face, you'll catch it right away. Number 7, what side of the bed do you sleep on? Normally, I'm on the right side of the bed, but I was thinking about it, and I think more than anything, now that I'm married, we usually put my husband on the side of the bed that's closest to the bedroom door. So for whatever reason, I guess if an intruder were to come in or something, he would be the first one to get attacked. No, I'm not saying he would get attacked, but he'd be the first one to like leap to, save my life or whatever. That is why he's by the side of the bed that has the door. So I guess it was probably something subconscious that we've done, but most of the time, yeah, he's the one near the door. Number 8, what was your first stuffed animal and its name? This wasn't really an animal, but my first stuffed, oh, you know what? I actually was just thinking I was going to say something else, but I think that my first stuffed animal that I can actually remember before I ever got this other one, I'll tell you that one too. But the first stuffed animal I think I ever had that I remember was from The Land Before Time, and it was the little dinosaur, Littlefoot. And it was like a little stuffed animal of Littlefoot. And I remember that actually from when I was like 3 years old. So I think that was my first stuffed animal. But the one I was going to tell you was the next one I remember. And this might have come first. I'm not sure. But it wasn't an animal. It was a doll. And it was stuffed. And it had little yarn for hair. And we called her Pinky. And then I think I lost Pinky. And so my mom got me another one. And then I think we found Pinky. So I ended up with 2 dolls that were the same. And we called one of them Pinky and one of them Stinky. Because Stinky had like stains on her. And she wasn't really stinky, but she looked like she would have been stinky in real life, so we called her Stinky. Number 9, what's the drink you always order at Starbucks? I always order an iced coffee, which is kind of boring, but it's the least expensive item on the menu, like as far as drinks go. I think it is. You can get a pretty big one, which I love to have a drink that's really big and that lasts a long time. And then now that it's getting colder, I am actually just ordering a plain coffee, and then I'll put half and half in Splenda in both of those. The plain hot coffee and the iced coffee, that's always what I do, half and half in Splenda. Number 10, what's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? Now this is a rule that I don't necessarily preach, but it's definitely a big beauty no-no. It's with curling your eyelashes and putting on mascara. Now normally you're supposed to curl your eyelashes and then put on the mascara. Well, since I have super short eyelashes, and mine are pretty thick, but they're super duper short, I usually put the mascara on and then I curl my eyelashes, which can be dangerous because, you know, when you put the mascara on, it gets kind of sticky and tacky on your eyelashes, and then you go to curl them, and like, sometimes my eyelashes will stick to the curler and I have to kind of be careful and get it off, and you know, you never want to pull out your eyelashes or damage your eyelashes and then they're going to be shorter and thinner than they already are. Anyway, I do that. I just think that it makes my eyelashes look longer most of the time, and I know you're not supposed to do it, but I do. So I don't recommend it to anybody, but it kind of does help me sometimes. Number 11, which way do you face in the shower? I think I'm kind of normal on this one. When I get in the shower, the first thing I want to do is I want to wet my face and I want to wet my hair. I don't know what it is. I just don't feel like I'm, you know, even starting my shower until I wet my face and my hair. But I think I'm pretty normal. I turn based on what I'm doing, what I'm shampooing, what I'm washing. That's how I turn. Number 12, do you have any weird body skills? I really don't have any weird quirks that I know of that I've discovered yet. I have pretty big nostrils, and when I flare them out, which I do quite often, they are pretty big, and some people have commented before, like, you have big nostrils. Like, I can fit my whole thumb. I don't want to do it because it's going to make me look like I'm picking my nose, but I can fit my entire thumb and then some inside my nostrils. They're just that big. Pretty big, and I don't know, that's just kind of a weird thing, but other than that, I don't know that I have any other weird ones. Number 13, what's your favorite comfort food, or food that's bad but you love to eat it anyway? Freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. I usually have to peel the box of cookies away from myself or I'm going to eat them all, so I just, you know, have to be careful with that. Number 14, what's a phrase or exclamation you always say? I say OMG all the time. OMG, why'd you do that? Or OMG, what's going on? To be honest, I don't like your outfit. Say seriously. No, I really don't want to go to class. Seriously. Yeah. Oh, I do that a lot too. So, yeah. There we go. I just did it again. Number 15, time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? I usually wear capris all year round, depending. I mean, if it's really, really cold or something, I'll wear pants, but normally I'll wear capris because they're the perfect solution. You don't want to wear shorts, you don't want to wear pants, you want to be right in the middle and be cozy, and I wear capris. It's really cold, I'll wear pants, but if it's really hot, I'll wear shorts. And I usually on top will wear a loose-fitting t-shirt, just any loose-fitting t-shirt that I have, or a tank top. So normally it'll be like the tank top that I'm wearing that day. Underneath my clothes, I'll just sleep in it, or I will get a tank top, a fresh new one out of my drawers, and I'll wear that to sleep. So I hope you guys found this tag interesting, and if you decide to do this tag yourself, please leave it as a video response below, and I would love to watch your video and see what you guys came up with for your Freaky Facts tag. See if you're weirder than I am. And have a happy Halloween. I will talk to you later. Bye!